What's going on, guys? Welcome back. NFL commentary for you. Do me a favor, take a moment, hit that like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section, Twitter, shutdown safety is my username. I want to talk about Miko Grimes this morning. Some interesting stuff, because so often we see this play out the other way around. You know, the positive family member, the positive wife that goes out, supports the community, raises awareness for something, and helps generate a positive response to a player. In this situation, really, the first time in a very long time, if ever, we're having a negative discussion about a player's relationship with his wife and the way she handles herself because of it. So for those who don't follow Miko Grimes on Twitter, don't feel bad, because I don't either. She's very outspoken, she's very blunt, she's very opinionated, and that's great. I mean, look at my channel here. I have no right to tell someone not to be opinionated, and when you have a platform to share your opinion, obviously hers much larger than mine because of her relationship with an NFL player, then hey, more power to you. Go right ahead. She also had a very public arrest. I say public arrest because it was videotaped. I don't really know how I felt about that. It really doesn't play into this too much, but the long and short of it is she walked into a restricted area. She knew she wasn't supposed to be there. I certainly hope that police officers would find a better way to deal with the situation than arresting her, but certainly if she's as vocal and outspoken on Twitter as she was to their face, I can understand where maybe the only way they felt they could subdue her properly is to get her down on the ground and arrest her. However, to get back to this, there's a quote here from Bleacher Report's Jason Cole. Miko Grimes was primarily the reason why the Dolphins asked Brent to take a pay cut and ultimately cut him. Miko Grimes has made threats toward reporters and did it again on Wednesday after her husband was cut. And essentially what happened, there was a report that came out in the Miami Herald that the Dolphins were looking to trade Grimes rather than release him, but they were having troubles finding someone to take him because of his wife. And then through a series of tweets, she responded, ultimately threatened the reporter that released, that article, saying that it wasn't true. But to me, as a football fan, I understand that the NFL is a business. It's a business of winning football games. And I know there's a lot of teams that would benefit from having Brent Grimes. Brent Grimes, whether you like him or not, is an upgrade to a lot of NFL rosters. I don't know how I like the fact that teams are turning him away simply because they don't want to deal with his wife. And certainly there's some negativity on him there where I feel bad as an unemployed person right now, regardless of the level of unemployment he's at, mind you, that his wife is preventing him from getting a job. I also feel bad as a fan that a team like the team I follow, the Indianapolis Colts, who could probably benefit from the services of Brent Grimes, is not willing to sign him simply because his wife is so vocal. Even though we see other teams sign players that have personal issues, personal demons that they're willing to overcome, I guess they feel like because it's almost guilty by association, they don't really have to have any control over her the same way they would him, because quite frankly, he's an employee and she's not. If he does not get signed, and the last we hear of Brent Grimes is the fact that his wife ultimately cost him a job in the NFL, I can't think of another situation where that actually came to fruition current NFL days, where things are public and things are known. So that's kind of what I wanted to get off my chest with you guys this morning. I'd love to know your opinions on it. I appreciate you checking this video out. I got a whole bunch of good stuff coming down the lane. Did a lot of videos with Anthony Smith. I think that's going to kind of be a normal MMA routine that me and him go through. I've got the UFC Fight Pass that's going to be given away later on tonight. I've got some Madden breakdowns coming. I'm talking to some other video game developers. So a whole lot of good things coming. Stay tuned.